Hey guys, Dave Kunstick here. What I'm going to go through here is one of our most recent giveaways we did for our Eats page. Now, if you don't know what our Eats page is, while I do service everybody across the country, run ads, again, we have clients all over the country. What an Eats page is, it's a local area here that I work in. I travel to. I go to it 2 days a week. It's not too far from our office here. Enough where I can be on the streets 2 days a week, but also build an audience for the Eats page. So I'm going to go through what our Eats page is here real quick and the giveaway we did and the results of it. Again, you can do this for your restaurant. And again, you just take conceptually, just take bits and pieces of it, and you can do this. Or again, you can hire us to do it for you. But what I'm going to do is give you all the pieces here. Now, for the purpose of this, it's going to be very conceptual. I'm going to show you the tools involved. And again, you have to understand we do this every day, day in and day out. So there are pieces of that. I can't go into every little, here's how we do this type of a thing, because we'll be here for a few hours. But I'm going to give you the bulk of it and the concept, and you can definitely apply this to any marketing you're doing for your restaurant. So moving on here, number one, here is Lehigh Valley Eats. And again, the Lehigh Valley, it's an area near me. And what we do with this page is we promote local restaurants. As you can see here, supporting the local food scene, where to go, date nights, giveaways, and deals. Again, that's the way we're promoting it. This is our logo. But to date, we have 6,500 likes. And again, that's a pretty awesome audience. So I can get out in front of pretty much anybody here. Somebody's getting some awesome engagement. I just posted this morning for, I seen a new Indian cuisine restaurant here in the Lehigh Valley. It's new. I actually spoke to them. They reached out to me. I seen they post this morning, so I just shared it. You can see that was 2 hours ago, and my audience is people who, they're foodies. They like restaurants, and I have 6,500 of them. So it has gotten in front of 515 people in the last 2 hours, again, at no cost. So that's why I run an Eats page. One, I can help local restaurant owners. Two, local restaurant owners come to know who I am, which obviously Buster Seats restaurant marketing. I don't try to sell them, but it's a really good way to give upfront value to restaurant owners. And again, just start a conversation to get them to know who you are and network in general. But it's awesome. It helps everybody all the way around. As you can see through here, I posted here. I was here the other day. I actually shot some video of this place. Just about 2,000 people seen it, 35 likes, comment. Again, awesome, didn't cost anything. So let's get to this giveaway. And now what my Eats page is. There's actually the winner from my contest. You see, I met them at the restaurant, gave them a certificate. Weird thing was, when I did this, there were waitresses that knew who I were, people that worked there. The owner knew who I was. And I've never talked to them prior to when I came in to give this gift certificate away. It's pretty cool. So, give me one more minute here. Here it is. This is the actual giveaway. Now, I have a sheet here I'm going to go through as well. The components of the giveaway. Obviously, number one, the prize needs to be relevant. So it needs to be something that is important to the people you're trying to target. So if this is your restaurant, you own the Apollo, this is relevant. It's a $30 gift card. So we call off the city. Again, hey, Bethlehem, PA. Again, we're targeting further than Bethlehem, but this is where the Apollo is located. How would you like to win a gift card to the Apollo Grill? You mentioned the address. People know where it's at. Courtesy of Lehigh Valley Eats, because we're doing the giveaway. So just tell us who you're taking and when you win. When you do, we'll send you a message to confirm, and you're in. So what we ask people to do is comment below in the comments of this post, and that's what gets them entered. Now, what that does is it engages what we call a comment growth tool. So when someone comments, it engages a messenger tool. So I'm sure you've gotten or put together campaigns where people get automatic messages from your restaurant. If you haven't, we can go more into that later. If you just contact me, I'll show you how it's done. But if you're a marketer and you're watching this, you know how this works. So they comment to get into it. That takes us to the next portion, which is a request for engagement. And one thing I did skip here, the number two most important thing is the ad, picture, and text matter. As you can see here, so if someone's scrolling through their feed, they're in Bethlehem, and they see this, they're going to see Apollo Grill. Okay, I know that. Gift card giveaway. Okay, that sounds good to me. Picture the certificate, and then obviously our branding. So again, this is important. And this text is important. So we're calling out where they live and saying what it's for. This is all super important to get their attention. So when people are scrolling through their phone, they stop. Okay. So when they stop, they read this, and the thing they have to do is comment. As you can see here, 1,600 comments, 334 shares, 472 likes, loves, surprises. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So what happens here, again, we go back to my list here, is the request for engagement. We ask them to tell us who you're taking, okay? And some people say, I'll take my husband. His birthday's coming up. This one's I've never been there. I'd like to try it, one of their friends' favorite places. So let's look at a couple more here. My husband, wives, we'll take your husbands out. My significant other. I'm looking for a special one here. Yes, sec here, because there's usually a lot of these where people actually say who they're going to take. And when they do, it tags them, which I'm not seeing a whole lot here, but there really was a lot. Let me go back through here. I should look at this one in advance here a little bit. Anyway, let me go back up here. We're going to just go to newest, or all comments rather, instead of most relevant. See if I can find one that I want. Something when you pick a winner is over for a little while. Anyway, here's one. Down in the depths of it, there are a ton of these. So people actually say the name of the person they want to take. This is important because now what this happens, it creates a free share. This does not count the number of shares. When you look at the shares that I showed you earlier, it's an actual share. So here they said, they physically said, so this person gets tagged, gets notification, hey, you were tagged in this. So that creates more engagement, and it creates one more person that's going to actually see this, and they're probably going to share it then too. And then we have an auto reply app. And again, this is something we built. It's not something you can buy, something we have that we use. There are some you can get out there, but again, we built one exactly what we want to. So every time somebody replies to this, they get a reply from us. They get it auto likes their post, creates engagement, and then it also asks them, thanks for entering. Let's get the word out in the Lehigh Valley. Please share our page and share promotion to family and friends so they can enter as well. And again, you can't say, hey, you have to share this to enter or share this to get extra entries. So we're just asking them to share with their friends and family so they can enter as well. Again, no, we're not asking for nothing in return. So this is totally legal through Facebook. But as you can see, that creates a lot of engagement. A lot of people will share already. As you can see here, 334 shares. So the next component is information collection. So we build a bot. Now this is what you would call a bot. I use ManyChat, that's the tool, but we can build these contests in here. As you can see here, this is like a flow chart. But it's basically, this is the starting step. It tags them, say these people are entering the Apollo gift card giveaway. Here we say, thank you, you're in, we appreciate your support of the Lehigh Valley food scene. So then the first question we ask them here is, scrolling this so you can see it. This is what they get in Messenger. Would you like to be notified of future gift card contests and Lehigh Valley restaurant offers? 1% said no. I hate eating out. 84% said yes right out of the gate. Yes, please notify me. So that means about 15% just kind of stopped here, but we still got them in Messenger. The one thing I didn't mention here is when people do this comment right here, they become part of this bot. They show up here in this audience, which means we can now send them mass Facebook messages. So everybody that comments, I can now send out a Facebook message personalized to them, but I can send them out in mass with 1,000, 2,000 people within this bot. We can now send, like, again, if you have 2,500 people that interact with your restaurant via Messenger through something like this, we can now send them a message about events, specials, anything. It's just massive. But what we're here doing, we're collecting some more data points. So Excuse me for 1 second here. Get rid of this. All right. And the next thing is if they give us their email, again, what happens? They give us their email, it gets stored. Now we tag us with an email, and then you can see here, we ask them to share it. So this is built into here. The next thing they'll get is a message that says, hey, would you please, actually, this is what prompts the share. I'm sorry, I was reading this wrong. We had this starts another sequence. So you see this whole thing. This is called a flow. And flows are can be activated by what's called a sequence. So it could be a sequence of these, so a bunch of these in a row at different times. This is activating the promotion share request for the Apollo. So again, they're going to get a message that's separate, and I'll actually go through the messages that people get, when we're done here. It gives them a link to this, and if they click on it, it brings them here, and all they would have to do is hit this share button and it's shared. And that's part of the reason why there's 334 shares, because we ask people to do it. It's built in here. So we get their email address, it moves on here. So we asked, some people don't keep up with emails and prefer to get text. So we have a text marketing system built into this as well. So we can collect cell phone numbers. Again, super important to get these cell phone numbers if you can. They generally don't change. I mean, I've had my same cell phone address now, or cell phone number, for I don't even know how long. It's probably been since high school. I've had the same number transferred providers a couple of times, but we asked them right here, would you like to give your mobile number to get notified about future contests and local restaurant offers? And we provide a bonus. This is something we didn't do in our first giveaway. We only got about 25% or so. As you see, people get to here. This number here, 57%. So 57% of the people, I mean, there's about 1,000 people that entered this contest. We got their cell phone numbers. Again, we're not going to spam them. We don't bomb them. We send them stuff after the fact that's relevant for new contests, or if there's a new restaurant opening and there's some special offers, a new gift card contest, special deals, whatever. We don't abuse it, but we have this list of people that we can now send this kind of stuff to. So if we have a new client that comes on, or if we're going to help promote a brand new restaurant, again, I do this stuff, paying it forward to help other local restaurants in the area. And again, they know who I am. They might not be ready for me now because they're brand new, but they're going to tell people about me. And again, it's just goodwill going on everybody. But anyway, what has really helped this is this bonus here. If you are the winner and we have your mobile number on file, that qualifies you for a double value win. So that means if you have your cell phone number here, 57% of the people did, and you are the winner, your $30 gift certificate now becomes a $60. So again, all this extra information you can use for the life of your restaurant for an extra $30 or not. If the winner doesn't have it on file. Yeah, I'd love to give away the higher value one. Again, just makes them happier, but it doesn't matter. Once you get that information, you have it. Great, we ask for it, and then what it does, it tags them, so we know the people who submitted their cell, and that's it. Thanks again, and good luck with the contest. Again, now, when they put their cell phone number in, this activates another system that actually puts them in, and it says, they get a message, welcome to Lehigh Valley Eats, thanks for joining us, type stop to stop. So there's always a way out. Every message we send says type stop to stop. So if they want out, they hit stop, and then there's no problems with any kind of legalities and such. So that's how we route this as far as the the conversation that goes on when we're doing our giveaway. So we'll go back through here. So number 4 was collect information, follow up for more engagement, which again, they got that message, ask them to please share, live giveaway announcement. Now this stuff are things we actually post on the page. Let me go through here and go a little deeper, because here was where we actually started it. Let me see here. Again, here it is. Tonight at 8 p.m., our gift card drawing for the Apollo gift. And again, gift card, again, we did this ahead of time, but I just kind of go through it. And you say the gift card contest is coming. Now, we do offer another incentive. You can see here I'm saying we can triple the value of the gift card. Now, what this does, this gets people to tune in live. So if you ever seen a Facebook Live, you can see how many viewers are on there. I mean, Most times people do them. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. When I gave this card away, this Apollo gift card, at my peak, I had 196 people watching me live. I mean, that is insane. And I just don't want the eyes on me. What it does is it signals Facebook that the stuff that this page is doing is relevant and it needs more free views. So what happens when we do this kind of stuff for a client is it actually, again, it tells Facebook, hey, what this is the real deal. What these people are doing, people are engaged with and they love it. So what happens is if you'll notice that all the other posts that you do all the time or posts that we do for them, they'll get more free views. They'll get views for their friends and some of the people, and it won't cost any ad money. So when you create this kind of engagement, it's not just for the contest. It's not just for the initial viewers or the initial engagement. I mean, the after effect, the side effect is that all of your posts will work better, and more people will see them like it was back in the day, if that makes sense to you. So again, we had that. This announcement is, again, that component. This component, we are going live, the announcement 2 to 3 minutes prior on all mobile accessible channels. Now, what that means is I'm going to start the live kind of like it is now, and I will be able to grab a link to it. So if the link of the live will be just like a post, so like right here. So you can see when you put your mouse over the date here, I'll copy the link and I'll show you, copy link address. Let me open this up and I'll go through here, but you can delete everything after this question mark. So what I do is you have this link. Now what you'll see when I enter this, it's that actual post. Here it is, okay? So I'm gonna close that. You don't need to go through with this. But what happens is when we text that to people and we send them a messenger message 2 or 3 minutes prior, people are getting it on their mobile device. So for them to tune in and watch me live, one click and they're watching me live, which is awesome. Now they're creating all that engagement for me, and I'll show you how that live worked out here in a minute. Again, if you go to this page, you can watch the actual live giveaway to see how I did it. So again, we just did the announcement. We sent out text messages and we sent out a messenger message, because you remember I said everybody that engages with us in Facebook Messenger by entering this contest, we can now send mass Facebook messages. So everybody gets tagged with the Apollo gift card giveaway. We send them a message, again, 2 to 3 minutes prior to going live once I have the link from the live. And they're all going to tune in. And as I said, with this giveaway, I had 194 people on. So then we're going to do the actual giveaway. And let me go up to that one here real quick. One here. So we had a couple posts here in between. Again, someone asked what their favorite restaurant is. This is the actual giveaway. As you can see, it's 7 minutes now. So in that 7 minutes, we had 1,600 actual people see it. Like I said, I had 196 at the peak watching me live, 327 comments, because I say, hey, I need to know you're here. If you're picked, you will get double value on this. You'll get triple if your cell phone is included. Let me clear this out. So you see all these comments. It's just a whole lot of people just saying, hey, put this out there. But what this is doing, this is creating all those signals I talked to you about. So Facebook's like, wow, there's something awesome going on here, and they make the live announcement to more and more and more people, and people stay on till it's done. So what I actually do in here, as you can see, is I usually find a local cause. So in this case, there's 2 things I talked about before the giveaway, and again, for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to give the people watching time to tune in. Again, I sent the text out, I sent the message out. Sometimes people are busy, and I always try to do it Monday through Thursday around between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. because people are generally at home, they're available, they're trying to tune, wind down for the night. Not everybody, but a lot of the people that we want to watch this will be. But then they'll just click on it on their mobile device, and they're in and they're on. Now, I did make a mistake on this one. I think it would have been a lot higher, but I made it Friday night at 8 o'clock. It was a Friday night. So a lot of the people that would have tuned in were probably out at restaurants eating, doing their thing. But anyway, What I do is I go through here. I talked about some causes. Again, there's a couple things going on. There is a Lehigh Valley vegan page. Again, it's an awesome page. They're awesome people trying to get word out about vegan eating, and they do consulting. Great people. But I talked about them for a little bit, got them some exposure. There is the Angel 34 Foundation. They're doing a restaurant tour in the Lehigh Valley, which is really cool for me to talk about that. A lot of people didn't know about it, but tickets are, I believe they're $34, but you get to do a tour of Lehigh Valley area. In this one, I'm going to say 4 square block area, there's about 40 restaurants. It's awesome. But if you buy your ticket, you get to taste food from all of these places. You buy your own drinks. It's on a Sunday. It's for a couple hours. But the proceeds, so all the proceeds go to helping children with, childhood cancer problems, helping them get the things they need, stuff for the family, everything. Just all around great. But I talked about that for a few minutes to take up some time. And then again, it make people feel connected with me because of the cause, and I was helping out the cause. So it was all in all. So we got to the end here. We picked a winner. Now what I do is I use a random name generator. So not generator, a random name picker. So as I said, people go through here. You can see through, if I click here on audience, these are all people that are subscribed. So you look here, we have the Apollo Grill contest, 709 people entered. I click on here, there's all the names of the people that entered. So what I would do is I would export that list of names. Now let me move this here. And I would go through, and this is how we pick the winner. Again, just to show you real quick. Random picker. So we pick one of these. Looks like this one's highlighted, so I probably use this one. So what I do is I paste all those names in here, and I click this button, and it picks one at random. Again, it has an algorithm that does this just to show you how it works. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just say, assume there's 6 names or the 709. Pick random name. So it says total name 6. It picks the winner here, 4. This is how we pick the winner. Okay. Super simple, super fair, totally random, which is the way I prefer it because it just works better that way and people feel good about it. So went through all of that. We have our winner. Let me go back to the page here. Make myself smaller again so I'm not in the way, or not. We'll see here. So I can talk a little bit to you guys. All right, so we did the giveaway here. You can see we got all kinds of engagement. Next thing here, we did the actual giveaway, the consolation prize or next engagement event, which for here, I told people what the next one's going to be. The next thing we're doing a gift card contest for the Bayou in Bethlehem. Again, this is a restaurant, again, in that same area, except instead of Messenger, actually, there's 2 ways people can do it. I set it up where if people try to enter the contest again, because sometimes they do, they don't realize it's over. I set it where instead of entering them, it just puts a tag on and tells me that they are interested in the next contest. And I'm going to send it out to them so they can enter right away when it happens. So again, I just changed the end result of the commenting before. So let's look in here real quick. I haven't looked. Tags, Bayou contest reminder. Not too many. But again, I didn't push it. Those are just people who entered by accident. But I do that to catch them and not let them enter the Bayou because I don't, or the Apollo because it's over. Again, don't want them getting upset thinking they had a chance to win and then they don't. Let me go back through here. All right, so if you wanted to be notified of our next contest, you text the keyword EATS to 267-680-7028 is the system I have set up. Again, it's text marketing, one way. I can see replies, but a lot of times when I do something like this, there's just so many, I can't really keep up and respond individually. But when people do this, they get into the text marketing system. So this is how another way we can gather cell phone numbers to notify people of what's going on. So again, this was, part of, the consolation prize or next engagement event. Consolation prize could be, if you were doing a restaurant, you can say, okay, well, you didn't win our gift card, but if you come in on this date and pick your slowest date, we're going to do a BOGO pizza. Click here to get it. So again, they can get something, or just got to think of what you want to give away. If you want to do a consolation prize, since I don't have a restaurant, I'm promoting the next engagement event, which is the next gift card giveaway. And as I said, that is for the Bayou in Bethlehem. So going forward up through here, you can see I just create some engagement. I do some videos here. You know, again, a video I did outside the Apollo. I'm just talking about, you know, the gift certificate and, again, mentioning the next contest, how to get notified. I actually met them when I met them at the time. They came in for eat. Super, super awesome people. Renee, her husband, and her son. It was actually her husband's birthday. They came out for lunch, so it was a good time. Now, she only got $30. She didn't put her cell phone in, but if she would have, it would have been $60. If she would have put her cell phone in and been on my live, which she was not, it would have been 90. So again, just all kinds of incentives, creates lots of engagement and happy people. And again, obviously I have to post a picture then. Obviously this one here, this bugger here, that's me on the right. But that is it. As you can see, I just post some other stuff about different restaurants. Sometimes walk in, talk to people. It's so much easier to talk to restaurant owners when you run an Eats page like this, because you see these places. This obviously this one was closed. This one I just took from the outside. They're out. They don't have lunch hours that day. But these guys, I walked in and say, hey, I'm Dave from Lehigh Valley Eats. Do you mind if I walk around and take some video? Sure. They love it. Same thing with these guys. I'm actually going to go and see them next week. Same thing. I walked in. I'm Dave from Lehigh Valley Eats. Can I walk around and take some pictures for our page? And, you know, they gave me a gift card. You know, it just works out. And the gift card is for Chancing Off, which we'll do later. So that's all I really got. So if you have any questions on the giveaway, how I did this, you know, there are some other automations I didn't go through inside of this, but conceptually you can see, you just got to think through the process of how to do a giveaway like this. And these results are awesome. Now, actually, let me go to the post here. I'm actually going to show you the results. Now, I did pay for some traffic. Most of it was free. So let me find this just to show you. I forgot to go through this part. Let me close this one down. Here, we got in front of 30,000 people. There were 4,227 engagements. Let me click on that. We'll actually see what they were. So 516 likes on the post, 74 on shares. Loved it. Wow. I mean, it's crazy. Now I don't see the meter on here. I think I'd probably have to go to the page thing. But I spent about $100 on this, you know, and got, I want to say 3,000 or 4,000 views from that. But the rest of this 30,000, the other 26, 27,000 are here. This came from the shares and the engagement that I created through this system. You know, pretty cool. Anyway, hope this is helpful. Take a look at it. This is, again, how I run things. You know, just take it conceptually for your restaurant. Think about how you can do this. And remember, what you need to be doing, you need to be collecting your customers' information for that direct one-to-one contact, those conversations you can have with your customers that, again, they'll keep them loyal to you for years and years and years to come and give you lots of referrals. All right, that's all I got, guys. Dave Klinsick here, signing out. Thanks.